When Thor and Hulk were fighting an ice giant in the north, Iron Man was about to suggest when Hulk interrupted him and used a full-body uppercut. Elsewhere, Captain America and Falcon stumble into a nest of Hydra agents who are using heavy A5 laser artillery. Iron Man was watching from the tower, but before he could get a word in, Captain America already knew what he was about to say and carried out to disarm the weapon's power supply. Hawkeye asks for Iron Man's help, but when he thinks they need backup, he's only going to complain about Black Widow's rowdy driving skills. Iron Man brushes it off and tells him that since it's her car, so he needs to follow her rules. Jarvis claims that Iron Man's guidance has made the team self-sufficient. He picks up a book of his father's unfinished scientific papers and claims it's all brilliant stuff. Suddenly, Jarvis reports a heavily armed alien ship entering the Earth's atmosphere, to which Iron Man is excited to finally have some action. Iron Man flies out to intercept it when it gets past him. Jarvis asks if he wants him to summon the other Avengers, but Iron Man insists that he can handle one little ship by himself. He quickly realizes that it wasn't by itself when enemy alien ships start shooting at him. Iron Man tries to outmaneuver the enemy, but is surprised that there are no life signs detected inside the enemy ships. When Iron Man is trying to dodge its attacks, Hulk suddenly arrives and rips one of the ships apart. Thor joins the fight and takes down one of the ships as well. Iron Man tries to shoot down the remaining two ships, but they skillfully dodge his attacks. Falcon and Captain America arrive to take one of them down, while Hawkeye and Black Widow shoot down the last one. Captain America asks him who they are, but Iron Man explains that it's a drone ship. More drone ships arrive and start shooting at them, and a civilian passenger plane gets caught in the fighting. Thor tries to deflect the enemy's attacks, but a few shots get past him and hit the plane's left wing. He tries to catch a crashing plane, but Iron Man worries that the last time he did, it didn't work out so well. Thor argues that it was Hulk's fault. Thor and Iron Man safely land the plane back to the ground. Iron Man wonders why people love Thor so much when he's the handsome, brilliant, rich guy. Thor claims that he is told it is because of his hair. When one of the enemy ships starts firing at Black Widow and Hawkeye, they dodge its attacks, and the lead ship before them gets hit. Black Widow suspects that they're firing on their own, but Iron Man recognizes the ship to be the first one he saw. When he checks his sensors, he discovers positive life signs inside. Captain America claims that the ship in front isn't leading the attack, but is running away from the others. Captain America claims it's an escape ship and orders the others to rally around it. Iron Man briefly caught the ship before the pursuing alien ships shot it down for good. Iron Man worries that he can't track the unknown alien metal and asks Thor to retrieve a sample that he can analyze. Thor smashes the remaining alien ships and procures the sample Iron Man requested. After inputting his findings, Iron Man tracks down the location where the ship crashed. The Avengers arrive at the crash site, and Iron Man warns everyone to be careful as they have no idea if the alien is hostile. Hulk quickly pried the wreckage open, and they were surprised to find a scared Red Skull inside. Skull asks them to save him, but when they ask who he is referring to, more drone ships arrive. When they thought they'd have to fight them again, the drones suddenly dropped indestructible robots at their location. Captain America asks Skull who is after him, to which he eagerly responds that it is the Mad Titan Thanos, and that he's coming to destroy them all. Black Widow claims that the name Thanos isn't even on the SHIELD database. Captain America tells them to create a perimeter around Skull so they can make a dash for the jet. Thor and Hulk try to attack them, but they get taken down instead. Captain America tries to pull Skull to safety, but he returns for something he left behind. He asks Skull what he has been hiding when a glowing red stone drops. Captain America grabs it when suddenly he groans in pain and starts to fill up with unstable cosmic energy. Iron Man tells the others to steer clear when a bright red explosion covers the area and destroys the drones in an instant. Captain America withstood the pain until he eventually dropped the stone to the ground. The Avengers rush to check on him and detain Red Skull. When Black Widow is about to pick it up, Captain America stops her. Thor quickly recognizes it to be the Power Stone, which was taught to them in the Learning Hall in Asgard, describing it as having immeasurable power. Beyond that, Thor couldn't remember anything about it, as he skipped the Mystical Objects class to fight trolls. Jarvis reports that another drone fleet is entering the Earth's atmosphere. Captain America claims that when he was holding the stone, he had a vision of Thanos destroying a planet with it. Black Widow states that if it's that powerful, Thanos won't stop attacking Earth until he gets it back. Back at the Quinjet, Iron Man tells them of Project Arsenal in his father's book of unfinished works. He explains that his father designed a machine that could have handled this kind of energy. Hawkeye suggests retrieving this so-called Project Arsenal, but Iron Man states he has no idea where it is. Black Widow claims it is not gibberish, but it is Russian for the Lost Forest. She suspects that his father's Project Arsenal must be hidden there somewhere. The Avengers arrive at the abandoned reactor, to which Captain America suggests splitting up to cover more ground. He asks Iron Man what this Project Arsenal looks like, but Iron Man isn't even sure, as his father was never specific about it. It could be a container, a vehicle, or even a weapon. Iron Man wonders why he doesn't detect any fallout from the radiation, and assumes that Project Arsenal must have been sent there to contain the blast. Suddenly, they felt the ground shake and saw a giant alien ship headed towards them. Falcon wonders if it's another drone ship, to which Jarvis reports that he was unable to find any life signs inside. The alien mothership releases more drone ships that start shooting at them. Before he could give them orders, Hulk, Thor, Falcon, and Captain America already knew what to do and fought the incoming enemy ships. So Iron Man led the others inside the reactor in search of Arsenal. Once they broke into the building, they quickly found an unstable gamma reactor. Black Widow wonders how long they got before it blows up. Still, Iron Man claims he doesn't even know what's stopping it from blowing up already, and that almost anything could set it off. Captain America checks in with Iron Man, struggling to contain the enemy, but Iron Man asks him to buy them more time. Suddenly, an enemy ship shoots at the reactor, which nearly causes the building to collapse. The enemy bombardment causes the reactor core to overload within 60 seconds. Iron Man hopes that there must be a failsafe and tries everything. Black Widow sees a shadow inside it, which Iron Man believes is Project Arsenal. He suspects that it has been keeping all the gamma radiation in check for years. Iron Man calls for Hulk and asks him to jump inside the core with the Power Stone to hand it over to Arsenal. Hulk strains to reach out for Arsenal, but manages to slide the stone inside its chest within seconds before it explodes. The others could see from the outside the gamma explosion expanding when it suddenly disappeared. Project Arsenal comes online and contains the explosion, shrinking it until nothing is left. Arsenal walks up to Iron Man, who is perplexed as to what it did and where the energy went. Outside, Captain America and Falcon struggle to deal with the drones, and even the mothership starts shooting at them. Skull tells Arsenal to attack Thanos, but it denies his request, claiming him to be unauthorized. Even Hawkeye and Hulk tried it, but it still came up empty. Iron Man worries that Arsenal is voice-activated when it suddenly recognizes his voice and responds. Realizing that it responds to his voice, Iron Man orders Arsenal to attack the enemy ship. Arsenal flies out and contains the enemy shots within itself. Iron Man leads the attack and asks Arsenal to follow him, dealing significant damage to the mothership. The Avengers join them and start thrashing the ship. Falcon declares that Iron Man's father is the coolest, to which Hulk argues. Still, Falcon explains that none of them built an indestructible robot. Iron Man cleans up the inside with Arsenal and declares that there are no life signs inside. He tells Black Widow to call Director Fury of SHIELD for alien drone cleanup. Captain America commends Arsenal for its help, but Arsenal claims he simply complied with Iron Man's strategically sound orders. Black Widow later throws Red Skull in a cell, claiming that when Thanos will come for the Power Stone, he will help them stop him. At the tower, Tony continues his analysis of Arsenal and is impressed by the limitless amount of energy it can contain. Arsenal explains that its secondary programming is energy conversion and containment. Tony wonders what his primary programming was, which Arsenal claims was to be his friend. When they thought it was joking, Arsenal explained that his father regretted he didn't have enough time to spend with him. Tony sarcastically comments that his father built him a friend, but Arsenal explains that he is equipped with skills in personal protection, energy containment, flight, and techniques of sports ball recovery. At the abandoned reactor where the alien mothership crashed, a giant figure comes out of the wreckage believed to be none other than the Mad Titan Thanos. He punches the ground in frustration, which sends the surrounding buildings to the ground. Thank you for watching. Check out these other videos, and subscribe and tap the bell to be notified about our latest videos. See you next time.